what would you say is the primary difference between Thyroid and what else is out there?
Thyroflex addresses the ability to address your thyroid. I mean, the quality of your life is in and around thyroid. Your thyroid determines the quality of your life. If you're tired, exhausted, I mean, there's an exhaustive list of symptoms caused by thyroid: cold hands, cold feet. You bump into things, your menstrual cycles not in balance, then you better get your thyroid seen to and attended to. The Thyrifix is exactly that. You need 3 products in the Thyrifix range to help balance that. That is iodide, D3K2, and something to support the thyroid. So that is why we call them Trifixx. It's the 3 products that you need. So you cannot just take one by itself. You've got to take all 3. Next, we have to address the adrenals, because the adrenals impact the thyroid on 3 different levels. If your adrenals are out, your thyroid is not going to perform. So if you have an adrenal problem, we have to address the missing hormones in the adrenals. Next, sleep. Sleep are induced by hormones. There's something called serotonin, tryptophan, and melatonin. These also have to be in balance. Otherwise, any medications you take, it doesn't matter if it's our medication or any other medications, are not going to perform if you're sleep deprived. What is sleep deprivation? Well, ideally, you should be getting 8 hours and 10 minutes sleep per day. If you're getting less than 7, you are sleep deprived.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm just interested on, I know a lot of people are very interested in ingredients and what's in what they're eating, what's in what they're taking. And we were speaking recently, and you were telling me about there was one ingredient that came from Japan. It was tofu that had been fermented and for this many years, and it's come from Japan. And so just, I guess what I know a lot of people will be interested to know is why, like, what is it, say, what's the actual difference between, say, our iodine and someone else's iodine? And, you know,
in the Trifixx group of products, we have something called D3. D3 is a major immune booster, but D3 cannot perform properly if it hasn't got K2 added. But what you're referring to is the type of K2. This is not synthetic K2. This is a very expensive type of K2 called MK7 that is derived from natto in Japan. We combine that with the D3 and a few other things to make the D3 perform properly. Why do you need the D3K2 combination? Well, it strengthens your bones. It takes the calcium out of your food and it gives you stronger bones. It vastly improves your immune system. And of course, it also makes the thyroid hormones work. But once again, you have to have the combination of D3 plus K2, and the type of K2 is the MK7 form.
No, perfect, perfect. And we've got on the website, we've got a breakdown, so many articles that have been written up of what's going into ours, the differences and everything like that. So if people want to do that kind of research and do kind of the compare the pair, it's going to be pretty evident, isn't it? I mean, going through, we've got a lot of information on that website.
Yes, yeah. Every single one of our medications is called a comprehensive medication. Don't forget that we've had 21 years through TARI, which is the Thyroid and Adrenal Research Institute of Research, and retweaking and reformulating our formulas every few years to keep up with the current discoveries and information. So you get state-of-the-art medications that actually work.
Yeah, yeah. And I know I'll be speaking a lot about my experience in a lot of the videos, but it is incredible, the actual difference going from, compounded here and even just other nutraceutical companies and taking their supplements and seeing the difference when I switched to you. You know, you really notice the impact. Or if you're forgetting to take one, then you'll really notice that. And so, yeah, it's not, we're so used to here. And you were saying as well, it's definitely, it's nutraceuticals. It's not supplements. It's not vitamins. There's a massive difference, you were saying.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. We do comprehensive formulated nutraceuticals.